Put your hands together for Josh.
Maddie! Yeah, there you go. Hey, yeah, my name is Josh Muise. I didn't know what I was going to come out with, but certainly not coming out of the closet yet. Just because I hugged Maddie there doesn't mean we're together. No, but we both have mustaches, and mine's a little bit more saltier than his. I'll be running the glory hole here later tonight. No, I'm not that professional. But some of my favorite porn is glory hole for some reason. Just because you can't see the guy's face doing that weird thing that we do. It's just all cock and twitch. It's nice. I especially don't like the ones where it counts down the cum shots, like they reach 17, and I'm like, whew, that could have been me. Because, you know, I just got back my blood test for an STI, and I passed with flying colors. Yeah, you can share a toilet seat with me. Hey? It's amazing though. I realized that putting on Tinder or Grindr that I have a clean blood test gets me more matches than putting that I'm a married single father. Especially on Grindr. No, life's crazy. I did do 22 days in rehab, and I met the most interesting characters. Luckily enough, I went right into November. No Nut November, we all know what that is, right? Okay, well, some of the women do because they never get to come. No, as long as men go down on you, that's what they created foreplay for. We could just smash that pussy after foreplay, and you're like, I came, I'm good. But for me, no, I couldn't bust in there for some reason, and I tried once, and like any good father, all my porn's on mute, right? Because I'm not listening to my wife complain again that I'm beside her watching it. I said, well, do something about it. She goes, I have a headache. These women don't. Look at the pain on their faces. And no, it wasn't anal that I was watching, okay? It was actual sexual glory holes. Anyways, no, but no, I go and I pull it up one time, and I was in a Thunderdome, which is the snoring dorm, and I heard the snoring stop, you know, because you got bed, wall, bed. And like when I pulled it up on my phone, I was about ready to, you know, self-massage and self-soothe. And as soon as I pulled up my first video, I heard the snoring stop, and I thought he was watching over my shoulder. Never again. Never again. And here's the thing, folks. You don't know about not masturbating or having any sensual massages down there. It goes back inside your body and becomes a third testicle. Yeah, this guy knows. Hey, listen. You know what I mean? I was peeing like this. You know, I was trying to force it out. And every time I take a shit, I was worried that I was just going to squirt over the top of the toilet like the bowl, right? So when I finally did, it actually burned. That's why I got the test. You know what I mean? Like when the jizz came out, that's the noise I always try to make. It burned. And I was like, I was shocked. And then I realized it's a muscle you've got to stretch out. You've got to, like, it's a gym class when you open up a porno. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I want to start an OnlyFans, but I don't know. Not right now. It would be too small. But that's okay. That's all right. I've heard small dicks are perfect. Because, you know, as long as you're girthy, you're good. I've heard this. Never felt it. Not yet. No. I did find out as I became sober that it's not normal to bleed out of your anus. Yeah, it turns out it's just hemorrhoids. You guys have hemorrhoids? No, don't be shy to tell me. I'm a comedian on the stage. I'll tell you this though, it was the first time I realized I could have a ribbed asshole for his pleasure. Which makes sense for 4-inch guys. They feel it deeper. Anyways, I think we're getting off track here. So I am married as well. I've been married for about 9 years, hopefully going for 10. If I can do something with my life, I'd say. I quit my job and went on to short-term disability. As you can tell, I am worthless. So I told my wife I was going to try to do stand-up comedy full-time. She says, you better get funnier. I said, you know what? I will. So I started stealing my daughter's jokes. She wrote me a whole list of things that you should say when you're going to the bathroom. It was funny. Now here's the thing, in our house, we don't like to use dirty language, okay? So it all happened one evening when I tried to fart. You guys ever had a fart? Of course you have, we're all humans here. So of course she comes around the corner and I lifted my leg, I said, welcome to the barbecue, and I let out that fart. Well, a little came out. Well, a little poop. I stood up, I said, Lily, you gotta get out of the way. She's like, what are you doing? She goes, what are you doing, Dad? I'm like, I had to change my underwear. She goes, why? I said, I had a shart. She goes, Dad, what's a shart? I go, that's a shit fart. She looks at me and goes, language. I go, you're right. So what should we say? She goes, don't worry, I've got a list for you. I said, perfect. So when you fart, it's now a butt sneeze. When you shart, it's now a booty booger. Because a sneeze creates boogers. Okay, right? When you have diarrhea, it's a runny bunny. Right? I loved this. I was like, I love this. One time, I turned off the lights because I didn't want to wake anybody in the house. I was going number 2. And when I came out, she goes, oh, I thought there was going to the bathroom. I said, I'm sorry, I was going to the bathroom number 2. She goes, oh, that's a spooky dookie. Sweet. We're just rattling off words. Now, the older she gets, hopefully she doesn't come up with dick snot, you know what I mean? Or another 2 words that women have created, mucus plug? You ever heard of one of these? I know, it's the most disgusting 2 words I've ever put together, other than marriage. No, that's one word, but like, mucus plug, yeah. So we were talking about this in rehab, and I couldn't believe it. This one person smoked crystal meth off a light bulb, and she was just like, and my mucus plug came out, and I was like, that's disgusting. She goes, no, what's disgusting is the crystal meth I pulled from my scab to smoke it. Right? And I thought to myself, what am I going to do if I have to explain any of this experience to my daughter? What am I going to do? And then I realized there's a whole world out there that I have to change. Like when her mother goes, why are you slurring? I can't understand you. I said, I'm not slurring. That's my addict accent. It's really bitch. Not like, get drunk and you'll understand me better. Or to my, how about this? Ancient aliens? No, ancient addicts. Who created the pop bottle bomb? Who created these things? Who thought to themselves, I can smoke meth off a light bulb? These are smart people, geniuses, in fact. I'll tell you the one thing, though. If you ever think that you're going to do this on stage, do not tell a bunch of people that you have hemorrhoids. I've been Josh Muise. Your next Canadian comedian will be